Hi, everyone. Welcome to Spill the Tea Radio, where we interview awesome singer-songwriters and those who influence their lives. Spill the Tea Radio explores the journey, creativity, and inspiration behind the songs. My next guest is an award-winning singer-songwriter from Mississauga. She has enchanted crowds across Canada, UK, Europe, and the US since 2010. She is the host of her own TV show, Striving Artist, which is aired on Filipino TV. She has hundreds of performances to her credit, and her upcoming EP features original songs that embrace the concept of mental health. So, let's spill the tea with Arlene Paculan. Welcome, Arlene.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, David.
And you have a band together today. They're called The People. So how are the people doing these days? How are Arlene and the people?
We're great. It just naturally happened that we would be called that. And as my solo music is my first and last name, and then I switched over to just my first name, and then now Arlene and the People. Our goal is to create a following where people will appreciate music, and then we're all going to be the people. And so it consists of guitar player Kevin Dvorak, who's also my co-writer and producer on the album. Len Dvorak, his brother, is on bass, and Jan Bielek is on drums. So there's the four of us. And I joke about it, that I'm finally in a boy band. I've always wanted to be in a boy band.
Now, you have your own television show on Filipino TV. Tell us about that show. It's a great title, Striving Artist. Tell us about that show.
Sure. So the term starving artist is something that I really despise. I'm not a big fan of even my peers talking about it, because when we talk about that, then it keeps us there. It keeps people not seeing art as something to pay for, or and it just keeps that mentality in the negative. So what I wanted to showcase is artists that are striving to do their art full-time, basically. And so the show showcased a lot of artists that I knew, again, my friends that I want to show off, and people that I might have seen through social media that I wanted to bring into my network. And the goal was to just show people that are kind of humming and hawing about, should I pursue this creative life? And it was to show that there are people making a living off of being a tattoo artist, being a producer, being a music producer, or being a visual artist or photographer. We've also had people on, actors on this show. I'm trying to think of who else, because we stopped shooting before the pandemic. We haven't picked it up back yet, but I would like to, because there are a lot more artists who are now making a living off of their creativity. So it was to showcase that it's possible.
With you as an independent artist, and you're producing your own albums, is the dream to have a record label sign you, or do you enjoy being independent?
I love being independent. I think I hear a lot of horror stories about labels lately, and the industry has changed from when we were growing up. Like in the 90s, it was great to be part of a label, but now I'm seeing a lot of independent labels creating a better platform for artists. And then the big labels, a lot of horror stories are being showcased. And I also like control. So being an independent artist is great.
Do you have a control issue?
Probably. But it's in the sense of I'm being a lot more open to other people's opinions and other people's help and delegating. And I think the whole control thing was also because it was also me thinking it's a couple of things like, oh, I can make this, I can finish this job because I'm controlling it. And then the other one was I don't want to bother anyone else. So it was like, where do I how can I build a team? So now that that mentality is kind of not in the forefront, I'm allowing other people to help me out. But still but still I'm kind of it's like overseeing it.
You want to be the boss.
Yeah. I mean
It's okay. It's okay to like to be the boss. I like to be the boss.
True.
Well, let's get into one of those songs that you wrote. This song is from your latest album, which is yet to be named. So that's a little secretive. Don't keep that under the wraps. So let's take a listen to singer-songwriter Arlene Paculan and her song, Safety Net.
You come off it. You pull back your golden hair. I'm on the side, watching you pass by. You're drowning in the crowd, avoiding self-doubt. Hope it's not too late to be the one to save you. If I could show you all about the innocence that you possess, if only you could see your harmony along with all your excellence. Maybe you'll find the love you need, the love you breathe, the love you seek. Maybe you'll fall next to me at peace. Let's put you in a park on the bridge over your heart. You keep making sin, diving right in. So let me hold your hand, pull you out from the sand. Hope it's not too late to be the one to save you. If I could show you all about the innocence that you possess, if only you could see your harmony along with all your excellence. Maybe you'll find the love you need, the love you breathe, the love you seek. Maybe you'll find next to me, next to me, next to me. I'll show you all about the innocence that you possess. I see your harmony along with all your excellence. Maybe you'll find the love you need, the love you breathe, the love you seek. Maybe you'll find next to me, next to me, next to me.
was Safety Net by Arlene Paculan. Arlene, what was the inspiration behind this song? What were you thinking, feeling as you were writing this song?
I co-wrote this song with my good friend Kevin Dvorak. He came up with a guitar line, a guitar riff, and actually this was the first song we wrote during the pandemic. This was the first song of the project that we wrote, and the intent of the song, the meaning of the song, it's, to the listener, they'll take whatever they do. Ultimately, the song is saying that I'll be your safety net. So it's for those friends, those family members, those people that you really love, just reminding them, if, everything doesn't seem like it's going the way it should, just remember, you've gone through all these different things. You can win the battles. I think we all have someone like that, or more than one person like that, where, you talk out your problems to, and then they just say the right things, or not even say anything, but just they comfort you by listening or being there, hugging. Like, we all have a safety net, and we all can be a safety net for somebody. So that's where the song came from.
Have you had someone cover one of your songs and make it their own? So maybe it's a different tempo, or they move it to a different genre. Have you had that experience?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so actually, someone you've had on the show, Kat Bernardi, took one of my songs that I wrote, and I believe there's different lyrics to it. It was just, she's fantastic. She's wonderful. So it was almost, whenever that happens to me, it's an honor for one of my peers, one of my friends that I hold high in regard, when they do that. One of my best friends, she likes to cover one of my songs, and she's like an incredibly comedic singer-songwriter. So when she'll take my serious song, but she'll perform it in a serious comedic way. So even seeing that, so that's a completely different take on a serious song that I wrote, and she's fantastic.
How is this album different from the others that you've produced?
Oh, this one is all the instrumentation is done by my band. The other albums, they were produced by incredibly talented and award-winning producers, and they mainly played all the instruments, and I would play the piano in some of them. But then this one is completely different, because it was like we went in as a band to play all the parts.
Okay, now it's time for our lightning round rapid fire questions for Arlene. Are you all set, Arlene? Here we go.
Sure.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, it changes, but right now I'll say sushi.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Probably steak.
What's the best vacation destination you've ever been to?
Scotland.
What vacation destination is still on your bucket list?
Australia.
What's one word that describes you best?
Quirky.
What's one word that Kevin would use to describe you best?
Oh man. Excited.
What's your favorite movie?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, what's the one song you would want to have with you?
The first song I thought of was Naveed by Our Lady Peace.
What's your nickname?
Len.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Cookies.
Who's your hero?
Oh, my parents.
Who's your favorite sibling?
My sister knows who this is. It's probably my brother. No, they both are, but we all know that I love my brother.
Oh, we love them all equally, but everybody has a favorite. Nobody wants to say it out loud. Arlene, what's coming up for you? What's on the calendar for gigs, concerts, upcoming songs, releases, tours? Where are you going to be?
So the EP is coming out this year. I'm hoping at the latest it will be the summer. And that's a 6-song EP. 5 of them are our own. We have a cover, an Arlene piece cover on there. And there's also a documentary that we're shooting that's basically showing the goal is to showcase the trials and tribulations of an artist, and what we go through to create art.
And if people want more information about where you're going to be performing, or they want more information about your music, where should they go?
They can go to my website, officialarlene.com, or I'm more active on Instagram. So Arlene Official Music, and then Arlene and the People.
Excellent. Arlene, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, David.